Welcome, everybody. This is GTE, live from TwitchCon in Las Vegas. I'm Chris from Coalition Gaming, and
I'm Has Agent from Coalition Gaming.
Great to have you all tonight here. We have a great stream scheduled for you. We have a special guest on the way. We're getting going with our drinks like we always do, and we are having a great time tonight, so we hope you have a great time as well. Tell you about today's stories with TwitchCon and just walking around, checking out the events. We've talked to so many people: Sushi Dragon, Nutty, John Sandman. Yeah. There was a very
Rainbow Cat.
there was a very meaningful meeting between Has Agent and John Sandman. And honestly, that's probably the most meaningful of all the fan interactions that we've had, fan/streamer interactions that we've had.
Yeah. John Sandman was a very, very nice gentleman.
So tell everybody who's not aware why John Sandman has been so important right now, at least for this weekend.
On the spot.
Yeah, we're starting it off strong.
Sandman. We had first of all, beer is good.
Oh, we got subs?
We got a sub.
Hey.
So thanks for the sub, guys.
Thank you.
But yeah, John Sandman rated me on one of my drunk streams one night with 600 viewers, and a lot of them have stuck around, and it really helped my community start to grow organically, if it were. Like, he didn't have to rate me, but he chose me based on my beard and my voice, and he really liked who I was as a streamer, and he rated me, and it just meant a whole lot to me that night, especially because I was fucking wasted, and I was like almost in tears, and it was a good night. And then a lot of those people have stuck around and been on my stream since. So
how big was that raid?
600
people. Yeah. Imagine just hanging out.
I had 4 viewers.
Yeah.
And then John Sandman came in and said, "Hey, how you doing, buddy?" Have no idea who John Sandman is. I was like, "Oh, cool, thanks, new follower, rad." And then fucking hit me with the 600, and I about crapped my pants.
And he told everybody to sub to him.
Yeah, and I got like
extra
100 gift subs that night, and he donated money for me and my wife to go out to dinner. He's been a really big pillar in our community here.
That's so awesome.
It is. Let's crack this drink.
Yeah.
Cheers him.
Please clip this. We'll send it to John Sandman, by the way. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
I wish I would have known about that. I would have written something instead of off the dome. This is an Orange Sunrise El
Jimador.
Oh, I couldn't read the rest of the...
Read the can, bro.
Yeah. From my angle, it says El Hima. Fucking cheers it.
Cheers. El Jimador. We got this one, Orange Sunrise.
That's just juice.
That's pretty good.
That's literally
That's
just
pretty
juice.
good. And it's 5.9%, so at least stronger than your average beer. Yes. So if you see Soundcraft 3.4 right now, you can just mute them in OBS. So, yeah. So John's sitting down. You don't need to mute it now. So, hey, let's send it to Dogcoin Snid real quick for a second. Dogcoin.
Yes.
What has been your experience in TwitchCon? This is your first ever TwitchCon. So tell me about how you've liked it and just what you think of it.
Vegas, I haven't been here in a while. Normally it's blackout drunk bachelor parties, so it's been nice to do something a little bit different than that. TwitchCon's been an experience. I'm here with my wife. She's a little shocked by the TwitchCon community. But yeah, Mrs. Dogcoin. But she's spending all 3 days there with us as well. So it's been a blast. It's nice seeing you meet up with some of the companies that you collab with, the other creators that we only get to see over the internet most of the time. And watching Brandon meet John Sandman was pretty cool. I was with him in the little creator alley, activity alley there, where we met him kind of out of the blue, right? Yeah, whatever it was called. Artist alley, yeah. So it was pretty cool to see that interaction, and I don't know, just happy to be here.
It's a pretty great event, huh?
What a shot, Wayne!
It's huge.
For on the fly, that looks fantastic.
That's a great looking shot, right? Everybody, we got Weezinator here as well. Shout out to everybody that's here. There's Mrs. CoalitionChris, Mrs. Dogcoin Snid, and Mrs. Has Agent in the back out there. They can't see you.
CG Shorty.
It's okay. Don't worry, everybody. They're here.
CG Shorty in the house.
CG Shorty.
Yeah. Oh no!
I'm wearing your Crocs, Brandon.
The spinny camera.
You told me I could wear them,
and they're in 4x4.
I put them in 4x4 mode because you never know.
Because you're fucking.
My feet are probably half the size of what needs to be in here. That's for sure. So absolutely.
The drinking chilling table right over there. Do you have?
The drinking.
There's
table.
so many mics, cameras, and lights. I don't know where to look.
Yeah, that's where I feel. And this is fucking. We have a giant TV behind our producer right now.
Yeah.
That's our stream right now, but there's still a 10-second delay.
Oh, it's switching.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we need that.
Okay.
Yeah, because right now we have a 10-second delay on the TV,
No, you're
and
on
I
the
have
women.
no idea where I'm supposed to be looking.
You're on the
So
women.
We're
You're on the
usually a
women.
one camera, one Mexican setup. Dude, today we're many Mexicans.
All right, let's have a look at chat right now. I got Frugal Streamer in the house saying, "What up, everyone? Great to see you in the chat, man. Hopefully you've been well." We got Tech in the chat as well. CG Shorty dropping the call it loves. John Talks Hardware saying, "Sup, everyone?" Ryu Dragon, of course, the MVP. Chorizo Joe in the house. And scroll on up. Let's see. Chorizo Joe dropping in. Ryu Dragon, of course. Weeznator. I'm scrolling, and oh, it's in the white bag. There's a white bag. It's in the box over there. So we're getting all the stream set up. I see Frugal Streamer back up there, a little higher up. JTB Computers. You're at Area 15. Yeah, he's at the after party. Hey, cool, dude.
Area 15.
Area
yeah.
15. You have to party.
I might be going to the one of the after parties, the Razor after party tomorrow.
Really?
I got an invite from Gus.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he said
Bitcoin Louis in the house.
Bitcoin Louis in the house while he's driving.
I drove
all the way to Las Vegas.
Yeah. What kind of iPad is that? This is
not an
an
iPad.
Amazon Android tablet thing.
Because it was $4 cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh man, we are really we're rigging it up.
This is a professional setup right now. We got HDMI's everywhere. This is the biggest GTE stream we've ever had.
Yes.
We are now pushing our interface to the max.
Yeah,
dude.
to the
This is how it was like meant to be with our interface. 4 people on the mics, the original, our original setup.
This is
yeah,
crazy. I
All
feel
right,
like a fucking hippie.
I'm getting handed the remote. It's gonna be an 8. Let's see,
Guys, what
I
do you
think
think
there
of my
might be an
new
input on the
Coalition
TV
gaming
on that
shirt that
side.
I got
saw
just
buttons.
for TwitchCon.
Dude,
It's
yeah,
shiny
check out this shirt.
I had it made this morning for TwitchCon.
Yeah,
Just for you guys.
that is an amazing looking shirt.
It feels and sounds fun.
Man. So the cool thing with this is that for the event, for how commemorative that this has been, this is going to be a framed T-shirt after this.
Yeah.
So-
This is a one of one, the only pink Coalition Heart t-shirt there's ever been.
Only pink
ever
sparkles.
will be.
Coalition shirt, yes. So
CoalitionChris.
is that it, Weez?
No, I can't find it.
Jonathan Talk says nice shirt.
There isn't an input
What's up,
button
Tech
right
Lancer? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? How you been? We're trying to figure out these technical issues real quick, guys. So just hang with us, and we'll get it.
I hit B on the remote, but it didn't do anything.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Box on the wall. So I can plug that cable into the TV itself.
Mm-hmm.
If you think that would be
Where did my
Yeah,
logo?
into the TV itself. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So there should be a Chromecast somewhere in the TV, and then we can replace that. Oh yeah.
leave the TV down.
Okay, that's fine. We'll find it. Give me this.
Click where it says Chromecast because that might be on an
No,
input.
he put it in input.
Oh, there's an
I'm just-
input on the remote. That's the thing.
Where's the input?
Home TVs better than hotel TVs. Yes, but they locked them down on
There's
purpose. So, yeah.
There's no input button. Room control? We do not. That says input. Is there info? Where's the info?
1 second, guys. We're getting everything cleared out here.
Oh, here's the menu. Hold on, there's a menu. Yeah. Nothing's happening. Hold on, can I go left and right? I can go left and right, and if I hit the menu, this is the menu.
Yeah, we got this. So my laptop has been crashing a lot. Well, then, sounds like I have some work to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's CoalitionChris.
The after party's bumping. We're at the hotel. Let's see here.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. Chris is texting people.
Just getting our special guest oriented right
Yes.
now.
That they're
Yeah,
made
the whole
specifically to not get fucked with.
Wow.
Oh
Now-
wow.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah.
There's got my new iPhone 15 Pro Max. 15 Pro Max. Have you had any issues with it? Has it been overheating? Have you bent it?
Yeah. Have you bent it? I was told it was titanium, and that it was indestructible, and then instantly been bent by
Bengate. No problems. he said.
Bengate. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're probably not sitting on it like a weirdo, right? Like it is admittedly the bending issues come from some
From
kind of
people being stupid.
yep, or purposely trying to bend
Yes. Who was it? Moist that he said these aren't bendable, and then instantly bent it.
it. What do you think of TwitchCon so far? Likes and dislikes? This has come from CG Shorty. This is your first TwitchCon as well, Brando. So
It is
So-
as well. Who else is this?
well, it's Wayne's first TwitchCon.
And
It's
Joe.
Doc Coins. It's all the ladies' first TwitchCon.
As
So
far as TwitchCon goes, it's great. As far as conventions go, also it's kind of great. But I don't like conventions, and I don't like lots of people, and I don't like loud stuff. And so far, all it's been is loud stuff and a lot of people. So a little bit up, a little bit down. But as far as Twitch is involved, everything that Twitch has done has been great. Everything that the convention center has done is great. It's just conventions as a whole are fucking terrible. There's too many people. They all smell terrible. They're all way too loud.
yeah, I feel that. I'm like
Everything that I am.
I don't have
You hate what you are.
I don't have as many issues with people in a crowd and all that sort of stuff and loud noise and all that as some people, but I could obviously see anything like that being problematic for people who have
Yeah,
issues
I
with
have
that.
not super autism, but autism enough, I guess you would say. And it messes me up when there's a lot of people. Before the show, we went to Chick-fil-A, a little behind the scenes, and there was a street performance that was louder than anything this weekend. And I was trying to order Chick-fil-A while people were screaming behind me, and I about lost my shit.
You should have come to Ketchup Burger with us. That place was so good.
Ketchup burger and grinder time.
Yeah, well, I mean, all the drinks were great. The shots were cheap. The food was great. It was such a good spot, like
Yeah.
just right there in the
Yeah.
food. Near the
I
food
mean,
court.
but can you really say no to Chick-fil-A?
yes, easily.
I love Chick-fil-A, though. Yeah, Chick-fil-A makes me happy.
Yeah. So Tech says he got the 15 Pro Max. He likes it. There's there's Eric Day from earlier, Fortune Cracker Gaming. It was great to finally meet you and your crew today. Hope we all get to keep in touch. Likewise,
Fortune,
good
it
sir.
was very nice to
That
meet
was
you
cool.
today. It was super cool to shake your hand and give you half a hug.
John
I gave
Talks-
lots of people half a hugs.
That's the best kind of hugs. John Talks Hardware says the bend on the 15 Pro Max models made it easy because Jared Everything is a man who has a ton of muscles. He's a big, strong guy. He looks like that's
He
for
is.
sure. Okay.
Tech is just causing problems in chat. Not all
No,
the crew is
all
there.
the crew is there. Yes.
I know we're
So,
sorely
but when I
missed
say
Tech.
the crew, it doesn't mean all the crew. This is just the crew that is here with us today,
yeah,
right? Because to have all the crew in a place, that'd be an
That'd be
insane
insane.
event. That'd
It
be
would be.
another landmark event. Is that
yeah,
what that would be?
because Ryu's not here, Fest isn't here, Skunk's not here, Tech's not here, Space Troll's not here, Liv's not here. Like there's
The names go on and on.
Yeah, dude, there's 10, 15, 20, 30 people that we're missing as the CG crew. When we say the CG crew is here and in the house, we mean we have like a handful of CG people that aren't generally all together at once, and it means a lot to us.
At an event specifically.
At an event, yeah.
Yeah.
The event was last night. You want to tell them about last night? Because that was fucking gnarly.
Gambling? Oh my
No.
god. The dinner?
The dinner.
Oh. Anybody who didn't watch Has Agent stream last night?
You fucking
At
missed it.
dinner, we went to Gordon Ramsay's Pub and Grill, and that was a place that I had been to before and I liked very much. And but
Beautiful.
nobody else had been there, not even my own wife. And so I said, you know what? Thursday night, after we get there, we're going to Gordon Ramsay's Pub and Grill at the Caesars. And man, I gotta say, they came through. So the main event anything that's Gordon Ramsay is going to be the beef Wellington. And
Yeah.
And for $80, it's not even a crazy price. You get
No.
a 3-course meal, super salad, beef Wellington.
What's a super salad?
It's an extremely better salad.
Yeah, it's what it's what we's in your head now.
And
But you say $80, but the beef Wellington alone is
on the menu.
$65.
yeah, it's on the menu for 65,
So
70
for
bucks.
$15 extra, you get some of the best French onion and ale soup,
And
or
or
a really okay
Caesar
salad.
Yeah.
We were told that the Caesar salad was fantastic. By the way, we're not trying to talk
Yeah.
shit to
It
it.
was great. I tried a little bit of it.
Yeah,
It's good.
but the ale,
This
the
French
brown
onion
ale
soup.
French onion soup was fucking fire. And then you get the sticky toffee pudding, which everybody in the place except for Chris, because he knew what it was. Everybody thought we were getting a fucking bowl of pudding
Yeah.
because they don't know British pudding is just cake. It's a pastry. So people were like, "What is this? They're giving us cake instead of pudding. They fucked up." They didn't fuck up. Sticky toffee pudding is a cake item.
It was so good. And they top it with vanilla ice cream.
Oh,
Can't forget that part.
yeah,
That
French
vanilla-
vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, that vanilla ice cream, and you get that in the same scoop with the sticky toffee pudding. It's great. It's so good.
Yeah.
And so, for those of you who are unaware, Gordon Ramsay also has the Hell's Kitchen restaurants in LA, Vegas, and other places. Well, if you want some of the same items on the menu, including the beef Wellington and the sticky toffee pudding, and you can't get yourself a reservation at that place, at Hell's Kitchen, go to Gordon Ramsay's Pub and Grill because you get some of those same items there.
And Fortune Cracker Gaming is saying, check out his burger joint. It's amazing. I've heard nothing but the opposite.
Oh, we might see it. Okay.
Oh my God!
Our
we have a
special guest has arrived, everybody. So he's going to get situated, saying hi to everybody here. But we'll get you over here in a second.
Yeah.
But excited. I'm happy that
Excited.
our special guest, I'm excited and happy.
Yeah.
So our special guest has absolutely pulled through. It's going to be awesome to have him here. He was in the Artist Alley at TwitchCon.
Correct.
Featuring his keyboards.
He has.
So what did you think of his keyboard? So
I'm already I'm not a keyboard guy. Like, I feel like this should be happening with him.
he's okay.
Yeah,
let's wait.
Let's wait
we'll
for that.
have that conversation when he's ready to sit down with us.
As far as I'm concerned, some of the best I've ever.
Me?
Yeah.
I've been to. Okay, I gotta hold
Again, we should do this with the guest here,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
before he gets here and then repeat everything.
Does he know? Does he want a drink?
I don't know.
Offer him a drink.
Yeah.
Ask him if he wants a drink.
We have a drink for him.
Yeah.
It's in the freezer in the bag. One drink. That's all it takes. Yeah.
We'll pay for.
But we'll pay you for the Uber. Not that. No, not Malort.
The Malort. Oh yeah.
It's in the bag, and oh my God, he keeps just giving him more stuff.
One?
Yes.
In the bags on.
That's not it. No, I'm telling them in the freezer in a bag, and nobody has touched a bag. Yeah. There you go. Give him one of those. So on GTE, we do gross shit. This is a gross shit. Yes.
No.
Yes. Yeah. He has to choose one of the three. There's 3 different kinds. You get to choose it, and we'll all do one with you.
I know who the guest is, says Eric Day. Can he give me a keyboard? Really, after you have to hear a bad thing and nothing but great experience every time I've gone.
Yeah.
If you put in with the no. Hell's Kitchen could be overpriced, but go to Gordon Ramsay's Pub and Grill, and it's basically like Hell's Kitchen Junior.
If you're doing Sex
the
on the
food
Beach,
is just
we all have one in there for us. I thought you were going to say we're all. Yeah, we're all Sex on the Beach.
We got.
Yeah, right. Give me 2 more red ones, John. All right, we're doing it with. We're doing it.
That's going to be Chris's spot.
Yeah, you're over here. You're over here.
Yeah.
Chris is coming to me.
You're going to sit right next to Brando.
Cam 3 is
3 over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, 2? Okay.
Oh, 2. We're going to Cam 2. Here we go.
You want to get?
I should have my house. Yeah. Welcome to Coalition.
Do you want to get
That's
Ivy to blast it out or? Sorry, no.
What?
Harvey.
What? Oh, the red one. He chose Sex on the Beach. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, there's 3 different shots in there. I told you that. There's
First you were handing me whiskey, then
No.
handing me
okay. So I know you've watched this before. Also, by the way, guys, this is
By
our
the way,
special guest,
Special guest has
Christopher Yee
arrived.
of the
Christopher Yee.
Keyboards.
Yes.
Or of
Some
YouTube,
of
your YouTube channel, Christopher Yee, twitch.tv/Christopher Yee.
also that.
And,
But I'm so blown away by his beautiful, beautiful keyboards.
I was surprised.
Dude.
We sold more today than I thought we were going to sell for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
I'm happy about it. You should have seen Will. He was like, because he has a stake in it too, obviously.
Yeah.
He was like, I looked at him. I was like, "Are you crying?" I was like, "You little bitch."
That's awesome though. But yeah, you have a customer right here. We're gonna get him. Yeah, as soon as we get home, we're ordering him. I'm not a keyboard guy at all, and I've always kind of just like, yeah, whatever. And then like that's the first keyboard that like feels worth it. It's weighted enough that like it's not gonna move around. The clickies are nice and satisfying. The cool naked ladies on the back are rad as hell. Are there not naked ladies on the back?
It's anime ladies. You
Anime
might as well be.
I think you're getting the drink you handed me.
Yeah, right.
So, let's send it off with this
Yeah,
right now. Right
so-
now.
What is this? Because this looks like the equivalent of like a gas station like penis pill.
Exactly. That's what it is. It came from the ABC Mart.
Okay, that's a little more trustworthy.
Yeah.
You live here. You know, you trust ABC.
Yeah.
I live here and I've never seen this shit.
Oh, dude, we've had these since I was like 11, dude. They've been in every gas station.
Drank these since you were like-
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would
Yeah, right? So, to selling more than you ever thought you were going to sell in all of TwitchCon,
How does this work?
you put your whole mouth around it and fucking throw it down your throat.
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah. There you go, buddy.
Cheers, bro. Cheers.
No. We've learned on this show by drinking lots and lots of gross stuff.
That's
you
that,
never smell it before.
that is not the worst thing we've had.
No, that was good.
I should say the same.
Oh, okay. So he needs Malort to
Yeah.
set his bar.
Yeah. He chose one shot, and that's what he chose. He does not need Malort. I'll tell him that much.
I feel it curdling.
Yes. That's the joke.
So your mic is kind of low at the distance you're using it, FYI.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You're making.
I'm getting text messages over here, like, hey, we want to hear him.
All right.
I mean, you're already a soft-spoken gentleman. How it is?
How many cameras do you have?
4
Why?
or 3, I guess.
We will. This is already way more like gone harder than we have in our own podcast setup.
Correct.
I do one camera
One
in the
camera.
podcast setup.
This okay? You know what? Congrats to you. I
Yeah.
feel inferior already.
Is that mic off? Tech is texting me. There's a switch on the mic. No, I know. Just but can you check his mic real quick? So
Am
is
I-
it on? It's on. Okay,
It's
we're
on,
good.
yeah.
We're good. He just
Do I need to yell?
No.
yeah. A little
I
bit.
think you just have to add a little back, like broadcast.
It's a man. in
My
there.
my broadcaster voice is gone after today.
right.
I talked to too many.
You were talking to a
So-
lot of folks.
Tell us about your experience today running your own booth there that you originally weren't going to have, but now you have.
Do you want the story from the beginning?
Yeah, let's hear it.
So,
Let's hear it.
Ooh, there are parts of it I have to skip.
That's fine.
But so at first I applied for a booth, and I was like, surely I'm gonna get one because. Well, actually, you know what? I don't think this NDA counts anymore. It's been over 2 years. I think I can talk about it. So, I mean, this is no secret, and I don't know why Twitch even tries to keep it secret, but you know, they get gifts for their big partners, right?
Oh yeah.
Like, and I was commissioned for it in the past, and so I was like, okay, like, I've built, you know, their important creators gifts from Twitch, like from my hands, and I was like, yeah, like I have at least some level of credibility or favor. Like, surely when I apply for a booth, I will just like, I'll get one. It's not going to be a big deal. And then when I got turned down at first, I was like, are you? I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like,
Things are happening. Sorry.
don't.
But I'm
Continue the
listening
story.
to
I am listening.
If I'm quiet, I will. I don't know how much further in I can.
No, you're maxed up. What did you tell us? What did you tell us earlier? Huh? What, Wayne? That was the problem from earlier. So let's not add game just steals.
Yeah.
If you can't speak up a little more, but if not, You're tired. You're good. We understand.
I will keep trying. No, I was like,
Yeah.
no, surely they're gonna give me a booth. Like, and then when they didn't, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I've done this shit for you for not just like game shows that you've had creators put on, but for your big creators as gifts, and then also you made me like hush hush about it, but you still like wanted something nice made. Like, so I bitched about it, and then I put that tweet out. That day I streamed. I had never seen more staff badges in my Twitch chat. They were just like, heard about what happened. Just want to be clear. I don't work in that department, but I'm so sorry. And I was like, but I yelled at him anyways. I was like, you fucking kidding me? And then I went off on like all the things that I really don't like about the website, which I probably shouldn't have done.
I remember that tweet chain, that storm that happened in that time.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Yeah, I was pissed. And I was told to stop talking about it and stop complaining until like just wait. And so I waited, right? And I was like waiting. I was like, is something coming or not? But I got over it. I was like, whatever. I've seen worse examples of unfair treatment on Twitch. I don't care. And then we got a booth. It was like super late. I feel like someone surely must have dropped out, or God forbid something else, because we're like in the center of Artist Alley. We have a corner booth.
You're in a spot.
No, it's a great spot. No, it's a
Yeah.
fantastic spot. So I'm just like, damn, who did y'all kill? Like, that's crazy.
Ooh.
So
I know, who did you kill?
Yeah.
anyways, it worked out. And then today I was like, I'll be happy if I sell like a couple, maybe like one, just to show that there's some.
Just to make the booth
Yeah,
right.
because I think the product is cool, but it's cool to the right people. Like,
Correct.
I can't sell the wrong thing or the right thing to the wrong person.
Yeah.
So I think we sold like 20 or 30 keyboards today, which is great for the amount that it costs for a random purchase.
Yeah, that right there that's thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
So
I was happy about it.
awesome.
So I was like, hell yeah, like this is great. And I stopped bitching.
So first day of the con, your booth rent is covered for the weekend.
I didn't realize I had to pay rent.
You're not paying
Well,
booth
somebody,
rent in
well,
Artist
some,
Alley?
well, somebody is, but he doesn't have to worry about it. It
Oh,
seems
is
like
that good?
Oh, wait, wow. Yeah, no, I guess I'm making more money than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was under the impression that in Artist Alley you had to pay to be there.
Maybe
I'm wrong.
I hope that isn't the case, because I feel like
You would have known months ago.
I mean, I barely knew at all ago, but that sounds. I would hate that, because the artists, I feel like, bring value. Because
I agree. Artist Alley is some of my favorite stuff at cons when I do go.
No, I love
seeing
it.
all of it.
Because the thing is, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. They still need to be there, but the sponsor exhibits or the big exhibits, like, you've seen a lot of them before.
Yeah.
There's a foam pit missing this year for some reason.
I don't know
I wonder
why.
why.
Yeah.
I wanted to jump in it, but I guess
Weird. But and oddly enough, I had to pay for exhibit insurance this year. I don't know why. But anyways, no, the Artist Alley is the only thing that's like consistently good because of how inconsistent it is.
Yeah, correct.
Like, there's some things you've seen before, but usually artists are very like trendy. They keep up with what's recent.
Mhm.
So that part's my favorite. So
It was actually really hilarious for a moment that Wayne was there and he was like asking Zalman, like, do you know what these peepos are? And it's like the girl who did the peepo things like out of like the mesh or whatever.
it's not mesh. It's the beads.
Beads. Okay.
What are those?
Right.
Those melty beads.
And so he got to the one where it's with the people with the eyes sticking out, and he's just like, and that one's Booba.
Yeah.
And the girl's sitting there like,
yeah, no,
Yeah.
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 Punk
Punk
ass.
ass has to be there. That's Twitch royalty right there.
No, she was happy. I knew what it was. She said, yeah.
no, she liked it when you were saying it.
Yeah, she wasn't cringing. She was like stoked.
But then when
He doesn't know a lot of things.
when
It's
he,
fine.
when he said Booba, she got really really quiet.
Yeah, Artist Alley to me and those things. Like, dude, we've seen Elgato. Like, we've seen all the stuff that they have to do. Like, it's on the internet plastered everywhere. We've seen Razer stuff. We've seen Alienware stuff. We've seen all these big companies that are paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to be there and show stuff that we've already seen. And some surprises, and that's rad. But Artist Alley, there's always a little bit of niche to it. There's like anime titties with like a weird face to it, or like It's stuff you've never seen, and it's always a surprise, and it's really cool to look around and.
The anime titties get worse every year.
They
They're
do.
getting more and more aggressive.
The anime titties are kind of fucky, but
they're taking over literally.
Yeah.
The whole, like,
I feel like that may just be the only way. Because did you see the GamerSupps booth?
no.
The GamerSupps booth, like all of their major sellers, like one of the brands is Titty Milk. The other one,
What?
yeah.
so you're not even joking when you say anime titties have gotten worse. It's there.
Yeah.
Is their logo like an anime lady? What's
It
that?
better be
It
fucking
is-
mommy
it-
milk,
it is.
dude.
It is a cow girl, and I don't mean the pose.
Yeah.
I mean it is a cow girl with a cow bikini, and yeah, you can imagine that.
Yeah, just giant milkers. Yeah.
What? That's like old school cringy marketing.
Well, you gotta think like
Uh,
all the old Discord heads that like this kind of stuff. Like
They're running a company now.
yeah, now they've gotten capital enough to like put it out in the world and sell it to other neckbeards. Like we've all liked it secretly in the past, but now like it's cool to like it.
There's a funny tweet that Bitcoin Louie, who will actually end up joining us a little bit past midnight now. Not on the stream, but
Not
just
on this
hanging
stream. We'll
out.
not.
He
We'll
said,
not do this.
and it was great. He said the tweet said, God gave us 2 kidneys and you only need 1, and 1 can go for $300,000 in the black market. God gave you the capital you need to start up. You just have to want it enough.
Yes, it's true, dude. I want to start an anime titties, dude.
I'll keep my kidney.
Yeah.
We gotta start an anime.
As I'm
titty.
drinking,
It'll
that's
go
liver
with
bleeding.
your new keyboards. We gotta start the anime titty mouse. What's that?
Oh, the
wrist
wrist rest.
Well, that's part of the spiel I've been giving people. It's just like you can put whatever you want on the keyboard as long as it's not racist or anti-Semitic. You want boobs on your keyboard? I don't care
Yeah,
because I won't actually see the engraving.
but Hitler
Will
boobs,
will
you
see it.
can't do Hitler boobs.
I preferably not.
Dude, one of my favorite I've seen it at the con. I didn't see it at this con, but I have seen it. Is Titler. And it's just Adolf Hitler's big old boobs.
But, like-
because it's super offensive to Hitler and fuck that guy. That's why.
I guess. But at the same time, like now you have like people putting boobs on every meme that comes
Yes.
out. You have the
And
new,
it's-
like, Kevin James meme, like
With boobies.
with gigantic.
I saw that one actually.
Yes.
I was confused about that.
Yeah. Aroused.
No comment.
That is hilarious.
Mhm.
Well, I really appreciate you coming out, Chris. It's really awesome.
Yeah,
to see.
fuck you. Finding this area is hard.
I agree. He was like, dude, when he shared these reservations with us, it's like, oh my god, you just have to go down the street and turn right, and then you're there. It's like right, blah blah blah.
You okay? Okay,
Yeah.
so
It's a
you,
nice spot.
It
The
took us
underground
40
area
minutes.
sharing with 4 other hotels is miserable.
So-
Yes, I agree.
You had your crisis with your booth, right?
Mm.
And that happened over a span of how long? Like,
I mean, there's been a crisis for every step with these keyboards. So,
Oh, no.
would-
well, the booth itself, like getting the booth from Twitch, that was what you said. You said 2 years ago, right?
2 years ago.
Well, didn't you say that a second ago? Like the whole stuff with the booth.
Like
oh,
you've been dealing with Twitch proper for 2 years.
Oh no. I mean, this was the first year I applied. So
Oh,
I
okay.
applied in May,
mhm.
and I got a no next month.
Okay, so months then. Okay.
Yeah, but I
So-
mean, I you know, after a certain point, it wasn't like I was fighting anybody. It was just like I gotta know, like, fuck you, wham.
Well, you had your crisis.
Mm-hmm.
We had ours, and as much as the location is nice, you're right. It's a little hard to get to. I sat in traffic. Me and Shorty sat in traffic with no movement because all this F1 bullshit.
We can literally, if you look out this window right here, you
No,
can see
I'm
the
aware.
airport.
I drove past the bleachers and
Yeah,
and,
but you can see the airport where he landed, and it still took him 2 hours to get.
No, not 2 hours, but it was
We
a long ass
watched him.
time.
We watched him land in his shitbox airplane, and then take 2 hours to get here.
Spirit, huh?
Yeah.
Breeze.
All right. Are we allowed to tell the price point of your keyboards online? People
Yeah,
are
sure.
asking.
No, it's
There's public info on
yeah,
that, right?
it's $350 plus
Yeah.
the
$350
sales tax that Twitch is making us charge.
Yeah.
So what I was saying in our video clip when I was talking about them is that to me, again, I'm not the super keyboard aficionado, but to me, these are $700 to $1,000 keyboards for one person to piece together in their own time. something like that. Like that's what they feel like to me. If I were to think of what a keyboard like that is, and you're here selling them at $350. So in the grand scheme of things, they're a pretty good deal. Some people might think they're expensive for a keyboard, but then some people don't know what a good keyboard feels like.
Correct. Like I said, like I'm just used to the regular Razer. I think I have a Black Mamba, no keycaps. Like it's just a keyboard, and everybody's like, "You need a mechanical keyboard," and I hate the clickies, and I hate how it feels. And every keyboard that I've ever used or tried to use, I hate the mechanical type. Yours literally today. This isn't even a fucking spiel or anything. I touched your oil slick buttons and I was like, I need this. Like he has a middle option. He has like a clicky one and a silent one, but the middle one is it's fucking magic. Like I was like, I need this.
Yeah, he has the correct opinion. He likes linears.
Yeah,
I like linears too. The Oil Kings are what I want.
Is it Oil Kings? Slick, but
You're fine. Who cares about the names? They name, dude. There are people who call banana splits boba. Like the new hot thing with Switches is to name it some like cute Asian thing that people buy, and I'm just like, bro, it's like a recolor of something that was released 3 years ago. I'm like, fuck you. Like, it's just
the only problem I had with it is white, and I'm a fat dude that eats Cheetos while he's playing. That thing will be orange in 2 days.
Yeah,
but he let me know
it's more custom now. Congrats.
Yeah. He said he could do any color keycaps with.
Wait. You think you'll be the only one with a keyboard that has Cheeto dust on it?
Yeah.
I think it's worse than Cheeto dust. Cheeto dust is
well, the semen will mesh in with it. Like the color is.
You know, that shot is all of a sudden it's really not sitting well. I mean, I appreciate it. What's it called? Admittedly, I won't say they're like $700,000 keyboards. It's tough to price them because most people don't have a laser engraver at home.
Yeah.
But I think my keyboard is inherently not that different from what you could build yourself. Like someone, if they had the right information, can go and do that. I think why I like it is because number one, every year I've been to TwitchCon, there's always been a booth that like is keyboard related, but they're like, "Oh, are you selling them?" And they're like, "No." And the reason for that is because like the way custom mechanical keyboards are sold is so ass backwards. It's so bad because normally, if you want something cool, they put out an interest check on a subreddit, and then if enough people are interested, they're like, "Okay, I'm gonna host a group buy," which is send me your money. Trust that I'll get it done. I'll go get it manufactured, and I'll get it to you in like I'll get it to you in like 3 months to a year to maybe more. Like the longest thing I've ever waited for, I paid $2,000 for a key cult, and I got it in 2.5 years.
Oh my god!
So throw your money to the wind and hope for the fucking best.
Did you guys hear about the Mexico story?
No.
So a 17-year-old and 20-year-old had a company called Mexico. And they took on 19 artists for custom keycap sets. They amassed about $250,000 and walked away with it. And there is no legal recourse for anybody who put money forward. All they can do is call their credit card company and be like, "Hey, I got this a year ago. Am I protected still?" And so a 17 and 20-year-old just walked away with it. All because the website looked legit and they were willing to work with two, I don't want to say ugly artists, but not established artists. And then all of a sudden they got this fake credibility.
Wow. So it's definitely like Wild West, kind of like crypto in a way with those scammers, but
it's
way
shitty.
less.
It's
like,
shitty.
Yeah.
The scamming part, like admittedly, that is the worst scam that's ever happened in the community. But the keyboard community.
Yeah.
And I don't like that you have to buy something and wait for it. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to do that. So
No. So we got one of the guys in the chat, Tradiso Joe, saying group buys are why I don't have a nice keyboard. He's a personal friend of ours, by the way, too. Group buys are why I don't have a nice keyboard, is what he said. So there's obviously a crowd of people who just go, nah.
like, don't get me wrong, it has to exist because there's some very cool projects made by people that unfortunately just aren't very well connected. And that's the only way this shit works. And that's fine. But I don't like it. And part of what else the keyboard does is I think it just makes it easier for people who don't understand the hobby. Because even just learning about custom mechanical keyboards is a pain in the ass.
I agree.
Like, you shouldn't need to talk to some nerd elitist to make you feel bad to learn about it. So it's also just kind of like a bridge where it's like, you want this? I'll explain it in simpler terms so you can still hold a conversation if you talk to some nerd elitist, but also you understand enough so you know what you're getting. I don't know. I just think speaking English, for any niche,
That's
is
the
important.
best. That's the best thing because like
The
go ahead.
oh, just the elitist on any custom or special thing in the computer world is, especially on Reddit, it's been anything. You're like, hey, I'm getting into this new trend, and they're like, fuck you, you don't know what you're talking about. It's like
He's gotten that from
it's-
Reddit.
it's-
right?
it's
you're
such a
like,
turn
what
off.
the fuck? You're like, I want to be part of your like community, and they're like, fuck you.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you? Did you ever? You know the streamer Destiny?
Yes. Actually, from a while back, I haven't heard anything much on that person. Did they get banned?
No. Well, I mean, yes, no, kind of.
The Twitch
We're
ban.
not positive.
It's a typical Twitch ban.
Yeah.
Got it.
So you know what happened? I built a computer for Lily Pichu a long time ago,
Okay.
and he watched that. Or no, sorry. I was talking about the artesian build incident. That's what it
Oh.
was. And the terminology I used, admittedly incorrect. I said that artesian builds throttled one of my friend's GPUs, which what I should have said is they did not undervolt it. They underclocked it, which is still incorrect.
Yeah.
But I said throttled. I was just trying to use a word that I thought was simple for the mass people to get it.
Oh.
Destiny heard that term, and you know what he did? For about 5 minutes, he tried tearing me a new asshole in some React video that got uploaded. And he said something along the lines of like, I don't give a fuck that this guy built Lily Peach's computer. He's an idiot. You know what I used to do on Ivy Bridge? I used to delid my own CPUs and paint it with its own liquid metal. And I was like, that's great, bro. I'm so happy that you did something like 8 years ago that people don't really do
I
nowadays.
mispronounced one word.
That my point is like the elitist shit is such a turnoff.
Yeah.
Like that's great. You can have that conversation, but like
I've done the same shit. I'm not sitting here roasting people over it because I've delidded a CPU and applied liquid metal and got a better overclock as a result with lower temps. It's cool to do,
great.
but you don't hang that over other people's heads. It's like I'm better than you. That's bullshit.
Yeah. So that's part of the point of the keyboards. It's avoiding that. And ideally, maybe if an elitist sees it, they'll still be okay with it.
Cool. Zalman, you wanted to come hang out?
Yeah.
You sat down.
Hey,
on the mic?
take my space for a couple minutes, sir.
No,
We're gonna
yeah,
involve.
yes,
No,
Mike.
it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. We're gonna invite Zalman over here really quick to talk with Chris and Chris.
We have a.
This one is spelled differently though. If you're gonna edit a video with his name in it, you can't spell it with a CHR.
I wish it was spelled correctly, but it's not.
It is spelled correctly. Christopher Yee is spelled correctly in.
That would help. Did you 3D print all these?
No,
think
these
two.
are magic, and
Just-
we made them.
Oh, here.
He's gonna. No, you're gonna sit right here, idiot.
Yeah. I 3D printed
Yeah,
these two. Yeah, but it's literally those microphones inside.
They
still.
look nice.
Yeah, I think it's a really cool thing to do sometimes.
You can just go right back. I just need to scoot out.
Oh, my fault. Okay.
Yeah. And go ahead and get positioned. We got Zalman in the house right here.
Oh.
And Zalman helped get Chris Free situated and brought up to the room right here. So thank you very much, bro. Go ahead and
You're welcome.
All right, name that mic. So it's funny to think about because like Zal always like he likes to raid you, and you notice
Yeah. I'm like, why?
every time. And we I think back and I'm like, man, we used to play Realm Royale in 2018 back in the day. Like we got wins, we got documentation, like clips from back in the day, all hanging out playing games, man. It's cool. It's there's a history back then because if maybe you might not be able to believe it. You want to lean closer to the mic, by the way. You might not be able to believe it, but he actually started streaming before any of us.
Mm-hmm.
This guy,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So
You
it's
sure
like-
about that?
But before,
I'm pretty sure he started before.
maybe not.
I'm messing with you.
Chris,
I'm messing with
But like, I actually for some reason thought my speed was way further back, and then I saw 2017, and then I saw his 2015.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I used to stream League in 2013 under a different account. I streamed twice, and I'm like, why am I not getting any viewers? And then quit.
Unlucky. You should have streamed every single day.
Nobody. Yeah, if I had kept going from that, it would have probably worked out.
Maybe.
But
God.
then again, we also talk about how I used to run with some of these guys as well, a computer building company called Southern California Computers in 2007 to 2008. And again, that honestly should have been the YouTube channel. Had I started then, I think.
What was your original stream date?
2017. It
Was your first original stream date?
for under Coalition? Yes.
Yeah. Mine was 2016.
This goes 2015.
I'm 2013.
PUBG days.
Yeah, it was the PUBG days.
Wayne, what did
When
we
you start
discover?
streaming?
I mean, I guess
Oh,
the
sorry.
first time I streamed on Twitch was actually probably in 2017. I was in college, dude. I was like, I'm gonna play League. I'm gonna be another Asian streamer playing League.
Oh no.
Yeah, when we first started playing, I remember you were still in school.
Yeah.
I
Oh
remember that. You're like, I can't. I was like, come on, man.
God.
Yeah, very little twisting of the arm had you in some games.
But what's it called? No, I think seriously, what in 2000? I have a 5-year badge on my account. So whatever 5 years ago is, 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Ew.
It feels weird. It doesn't sound like it's that long ago. Or
Yeah.
does it to you or what?
I don't know.
Time skip. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope there will be a day where like I don't care about that, but I'm very pissed about it. I'm sure the world is, but
Conscious of the time skip. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
Well, hopefully it's the only one we live through.
Honestly, yeah. I don't want to go
I
through
know.
that shit again.
Let's not get too serious about
Yeah.
that. Something like that. But yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, didn't you recently go to Japan?
Yeah,
How was that?
that was great. Oh, you're reminding me. I need to finish the video. I
You vlogged it, or do you parts hunting?
parts hunting, dude. It's like a 1070 Ti, 3600X, 16 gigs, 3200 megahertz speed,
Oh, solid.
600 watt, some generic 600 watt for $280.
Really?
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's sick. Did
Yeah.
you,
The-
did you
the price-
meet up with the yes man?
He wasn't there at the time. But I asked him for advice, and he told me where to go and stuff. But the real hero was some random Reddit post from 7 years ago, and it was like super helpful. I could not get a good translation to find computer parts because the idea was used, and Japan's Craigslist was very slow response-wise to me. So I found a store that sold only used parts. Like they had their main retail store, and then there was another store only used. And I went looking in there, and it was just like these miracle deals. Like the 1070 Ti was like $70,
That's an insane deal.
Yeah.
but it was only a price because the Japan is like 50% up of the value. Like 150 yen is $1, so it's like insane value.
Yeah.
So
And I'm sitting here like it's 20 pesos to $1 when we went to Cancun, and I'm like, well, looks like Japan's got it worse in that regard.
Yeah.
yeah. No, it was fantastic. Japan is amazing.
What's your favorite moment of Japan, of the whole trip? How long were you there for? First off.
A week and a half. I'm not gonna lie, I was sad because I missed a lot of stuff, like the VCTs, like the World Championships for Valorant. I missed, and I was going to that. But this is gonna sound like a cop out answer, but my girlfriend being happy, that was what mattered. The whole
that's
the
awesome.
happy wife, happy life thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that right there.
Yeah. It was like end of the trip. She was like cried. She was like, "This is my first time traveling internationally," and I was like, "Okay."
Welcome to the club.
No, but she had fun.
That's good, man.
Mm.
What was you guys' favorite couples trip? Like anything planned in that sense of the way? Or was it just everything?
So I can't talk about that.
not deep into it.
No, we went to one of those like Japanese onsens, right? And it was so legit that like when we were going to the hot spring, like a monkey got out. So I was like, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Depends. Is he mad or not?
I don't know, man. He was like, your turn. It was kind of weird, but he was such a he was chill. He was just a chill monkey.
It could have gone far worse. Like chicken chill monkey.
That's hilarious. Like
Yeah.
I can imagine you just hanging out and the monkey just comes and sits down right by you guys.
That's his pool. Then I'm leaving.
Just move slowly.
Go on. Trying to move like Drax.
Yeah.
Guardians.
I have a question for you guys. What I didn't get to walk the convention yet. Is there a best booth or best exhibit?
Brando, you want to come get back on the mic? At least maybe over there.
I'll switch you, Brandon. You can come back right
Played some of the things.
here.
Yeah.
He actually.
Okay.
made
Oh,
it
did you
on-
guys get to do Tarkov the arena?
He did
stuff?
Tarkov Arena.
I want to know about that.
Yeah. Let's get
We'll kind of try to smash in here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't have to see me that well, but that's fine. We did Tarkov. I waited 25 minutes to play a game that I've never played in my life.
You never played Tarkov?
No. That is definitely the hardest FPS I've ever played. And it was arenas, so it was a very, very small map, and it was 5-on-5.
TDM.
Yeah. But it wasn't TDM like you get respawns and shit. It was you die, you're dead.
Closer to Rainbow Six Siege type.
Correct.
Counter Strike.
Yeah, Counter Strike. But either way, I was dead pretty quick. I think I got 1 kill the whole time. 3 games in, my computer just shut. It just shut off. It shit the bed.
Oh, and the
guy on the other teams shit the bed. So they were down. They were down a guy. We were down a guy. We ended up winning our whole thing, and I got a T-shirt. It was rad. Tarkov Arenas itself is really fun. I will probably never play it in my life.
But okay.
It's too intense, dude. There's no hit markers. Like, you don't know if you're hitting the dude. There's blood splatter on your fucking head. There's no HUD. I have no idea. You had to change your gun from burst to fucking auto. Like, it was so realistic. But tomorrow, I'm going to try to get there at 10 a.m. Yeah. They're giving out free Tarkov tattoos. Like, actual fucking tattoos. I wanted to get one today.
Tarkov. It has to be 2
Yeah.
rails.
So I'm getting one. It's a skull, and it says head eyes, but in Russian.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to get one on my arm right here.
You ever hung out with anybody who's going to get a tattoo at a convention? Think about
I mean, I've been to tattoo conventions.
Wow.
That's different.
So
it's a free tattoo at a convention, which is even fucking sketchier. I'm coming back with a staph infection.
Absolutely. Why is it puffy?
Yeah.
CG Shorty want to know, how is the sushi in Japan? That's CG Shorty.
Did you have any?
Oh, did you have any? You better fucking have.
It's an honest question. Some people can avoid it.
It's so good and it's so cheap and it makes me so mad. Like, even just going out to eat here now is like miserable because it's like, I'll give you context. I went to one of the nice dinners we had out there was this Wagyu truffle thing. I sound like a spoiled bitch right now, but it's fine.
Yeah.
This guy, he was like young too. He was like maybe like 25. Spent like 6 inches away from our meat, like seeing how every single millimeter of it touched the grill for an hour and a half straight. Like, he didn't take a break, and he was just like so delicate and so like I want to say precise, but that like doesn't even begin to cover it. For an hour and a half over all the meat we ate, and at the end of it all, I was like, do I tip you? And he like was so like offended. He was so mad. He was like, no, if I did a bad job, please tell me. And I was like, how do you think like?
Yeah.
And then I compare that to the first food that we ate when we got back in the States, which is we got off the flight in LA. We were really hungry. I go to this like juice/pizza bar thing, and I'm like, oh god, like what I just had compared to. So I go there. There are 2 employees, right? The 2 girls. One of them has like one of their legs up on like a crate, like a little plastic crate, and she is like throwing it back, showing her other employee. And they're like, hey, and then they come up and they're like, hey, what can I get you? They're not paying attention. I was like, okay, can I get like a smoothie and pizza bites? So she grabs me the coldest pizza bites from underneath this heating tray.
That's freaking worse.
And I try to be healthy. I was like, I'll get like a kale smoothie. She gives me like the foamiest thing I've ever seen in my life. It was like froth only. And then she had the audacity to turn around and then like push this like, do you want to tip thing? 15, 20, 25, 28. And I'm like,
those
oh my god.
I was like, for what? Watching you like shake ass before you handle my food? Like,
and shake that?
Yeah, and the food.
You phoned my drink, man.
Like, eating out here is fucking horrible now. Like, it's just so bad. So, sorry. Sushi was fucking amazing.
So note to self, go to Japan, ruin our dining experience, come back to US.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Oh, and guess
Pretty
what?
much.
Wagyu truffle, whole meal, like $90 for 2 people.
Well, that's like
For 2 people.
Yeah. For
That's
2
like
people.
easily
Two
$300
people.
For 2 people. And it was the best meat I ever had. It wasn't even meat. I don't know what I had. It was something magical. If you told me it was unicorn, I would have believed it.
Wow.
So when you go to sushi in Japan, is it like you just sit down and they give you whatever the fuck you don't even ask for it? They just keep serving you, or do you?
It depends. It depends. Like, so there's omakases, right? where the chef is only making what they're making. And I went to one of those, and it's like they're like malicial in there. Like there's a head chef, and he yells at the sous chefs in the back, and they all chant in unison, and that shit was intense. And
It's like the movies.
yes,
Yeah, it's like Gyro Dreams of Sushi.
yeah.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
had to like eat at their pace. Like
Yeah.
they would not stop cooking for you. It was like you came to me for my food. You will eat my food. But
Enjoy it.
It was fucking great.
Yeah.
But I ain't even
Okay,
mad at
so
it.
how many rolls do you think you had in the
rolls or pieces?
pieces? Because you don't get rolls there yet.
Yeah, it was just one piece, but it's like the best one piece ever.
Yeah, but
No.
you get multiple one pieces over
Was
the
it-
course of your meal,
Yeah,
right?
they were all fucking great. I don't
Total
know.
it up. Total it up.
Yeah,
Was it
but I'm
sushi
saying
or
so you had
sashimi?
15 pieces.
It was probably, I don't know, maybe like a 20 course meal.
Okay, and then
But
how
it's
much
not- it's
was
a
it,
Sushi. Oh, that per person? That one was 80 per person.
dude? But still, that's
freaking amazing.
fantastic.
Yeah.
$4 of sushi.
For luxury sushi.
Yeah.
The luxury
absolutely.
getting yelled at by
I think
Japanese
I think
dudes.
220, maybe 250.
Oh,
That's especially in Vegas. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
No,
I mean, dude, I paid $37 for a fucking meatloaf sandwich earlier. Yeah,
And you waited.
and I
forever
waited
for
for
it.
40 minutes.
Yeah. Did you eat any of the TwitchCon food? Terrible.
Not
nachos.
terrible.
My friend Tiff brought me fries, and I didn't even have time to eat them.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
wait,
always
wait,
a good
wait.
thing.
So have you had a chance to eat before getting here?
No.
Oh.
We have
No,
chips
dude,
and
it's great. I've seen these camera angles from like underneath, and I was like,
I look great.
yeah, it's
nothing
fantastic.
tastes as good as skinny feel. No,
So
paying off.
how? Yeah.
no, 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 it's honestly it's fine. Like it's no, it's a labor of love because if I'm not there, you know what's funny? Actually, the promo video because it was so last minute. I don't know if you saw the TV that's playing on the side. That like promo video, shot and edited this morning, by the way.
Oh my. Oh yeah. I don't-
So all that it actually has Will's face in it because I was cameraman for it. So honestly, I could just walk away and let Will do it and be like, it's his booth. As a matter of fact, the day I got rejected, there was an artist who was in my stream that day, and she was like, "I'm so sorry. Like, by the way, you're like a comfort streamer for me. I just draw art and sell stuff at TwitchCon usually, but I'm sorry this happened." That girl's coincidentally right next to me.
Wow.
So she comes up to the booth. I'm like sitting in the back. She's up there talking to Will. She talks to Will for 10 minutes because she thinks he's me. And then Will figures it out 10 minutes later because Will will go with the flow if he needs to, whatever the flow may bring, which for better or for worse.
He's in it for the long
And so it took him 10 minutes to realize, oh shit, I'm not supposed to be lying to her. She needs to know I'm not Chris.
I need to not be lying to her.
So awkward, to be honest.
No, Will came up to me. He goes, "This lady thinks that you're black now." And then I was like, "Do I know her?" He's like, "No, but she thinks she knows me."
I thought you didn't say, "Do I want to be?" Full circle to TwitchCon. I actually got there a little earlier because he has a great story from this
I want
morning.
to hear it. I want to hear it.
Yeah, but tell him what you did.
So I lost my badge last night to get in. So I decided to wake up early and to go to TwitchCon and get a rebadge. And so I get there and it was way faster than I thought. And apparently I was not aware. Like they let the first 100 something people in at 9:30. So I happened to be in that group and I'm just over there just wandering around like just whoa, what's this? And I'm sitting there and a security guard walks up to me, grabs me and goes, "Hey man, do you know how to play that game on the stage where the rivals are at?" And I was like, "Oh, Party Animal."
The LAN area.
Yeah, the land.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, I know how to play that." He goes, "Cool, you come with me." And I was like, "Well, I'm just an affiliate. Like I'm a nobody." He goes, "Well, I guess it's your lucky day." So
You don't tell him that. You've been walking around with your chest out like, "Yes, sir."
I was so scared because it's really hard for me to center myself and not cuss. And so I was like, "All right, let's get this." I know this is gonna be streamed live on Twitch. I get there, Trisha Hirschberger. She was there.
Yeah.
And I was like, "All right," she walks up to us. She's like, "Hey, you guys ready?" Okay, cool. We start playing Animal Party.
No, Party Animals.
Oh, Party Animals. We're doing terrible, and I finally do the whole let me get into game mode now. And for a solid total for the 3 matches we played, a minute and a half each match, I scored the last. I was MVP in each game. And then here comes Trish Hirschberger, and she interviews me and the team captain, who happened to be a League of Legends professional player. I forget his name, but he was on
Probably Twitch Rivals.
no, he was on it starts with an O for the pro team, so I forgot it.
Okay.
They interviewed him and they interviewed me, and this is just me, just because I'm just like, what's going on? I just did the little other things that I do, and happened to get super lucky on that point, and it was really cool because I've never been on a stage in that sense of the way, and that bought me some time. It showed me a different light in TwitchCon in that sense of the way, because I would have never thought like this guy's gonna be like, you come here. So I'm having a great experience. I think you should enjoy it as well when you get a chance.
Yeah, no, you got abducted for a moment in the limelight. Let's go.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
I love that.
It was awesome.
I'd seen that happen to you too. TwitchCon 2019 in San Diego.
The TFT shit.
Yep.
That was funny. Oh my god. That was both a good and a bad thing, because getting paid to go to TwitchCon, great. Your entire Saturday being spent playing games, maybe not so much. Because I'm playing games all the time.
So,
and TwitchCon's not the time for it.
He was there from like 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Me?
No, him
Oh.
for that tournament.
Oh,
He didn't
yeah.
eat.
That was
whole-
the first season of TFT.
Oh man, you probably like
Well, so what happened is back then they had the big streamers and the very good streamers, coincidentally both, already who made the final bracket, and then they had one round of brackets, then they had a second round of brackets. Admittedly, I didn't know you weren't really supposed to look at your chat, and I had a mod who was very good at the game, who is like, you should consider doing this and consider doing that, and so I followed his advice. And then I ended up making it to like the final group of players, and I was like, holy shit.
this got serious very
like
quickly.
Skara, Disguised Toast, Hafu, the Dog.
We were playing with the big dog.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not supposed to be here.
This is not.
There's your feeling right
Yeah,
there.
that was like my exact thing. Because as soon as I was like, oh, like there's a stage, there was no one in there yet. So I was like, okay. And then when he's like, oh, this is live, and there's 1,700 people watching, I was like, huh? But I have this thing that I do on COD. Whenever I execute someone, I immediately talk shit like, hey, come follow, come subscribe.
Oh
and
my
start murdering
God.
people.
He does execute promotions.
Yeah, I call myself the Executioner. But the whole time, every time the camera would go up, I just grabbed my badge. I was like, follow me, please. Yeah. But all right, Brandon's coming back in. I appreciate talking to you, man.
Of course. Nice story. Let's take
Yeah, awesome.
You want one? 10%.
Dude, no, I don't want to drink.
We can do another one of these shit shots.
No times two. You know what? I've seen worse. It's all good.
Why is there a fucking gummy cocktail back here?
Oh, yeah. They're throwing them.
Fucking, that's what we need is a gummy cocktail.
So
He's
what you
sitting here leaving his fucking trash back
So what else you got going on tonight, E?
Me?
Yeah.
This is it.
Tonight.
Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
That is all. Those are the songs for the When We Were Young people.
Yeah.
Um,
And there, I clipped him saying like, "Oh, and When We Were Young's going to be in town. It's a terrible weekend for TwitchCon because all the millennials are coming out to relive their young years."
mhm. I've never.
I wanted to go to When We Were Young so bad.
It's crazy. I see so many 30 to 35-year-olds with jet black hair.
What about
have
colored
pink
hair?
Yeah,
The colored hair comes to TwitchCon. The jet black hair
I
goes to
know
When We Were
that.
Young.
That's
we saw literally me at TwitchCon at least 3 times. Like heavier set dude, shaved sides, pink hair, half his hair. We were like, it's me.
I was telling my friend I was driving around, I was like, you can tell pretty quickly who's going to TwitchCon and who's going to When We Were Young.
Well, I mean, when somebody has a big wolf head on, they're obviously going to TwitchCon.
There's not as many furries as I thought.
There's a lot of furries and a lot of femboys. I saw a lot of male maids.
So tell them your Elgato Stream Deck story.
I feel so bad. If you were in line for the Elgato giveaway today, I'm very sorry. So Elgato said, be in our booth at 3:00. We're doing a giveaway.
Mhm.
So we said, okay, we'll be there. And at 3:00, we were all there. We've been there since like 2:45. We were some of the first there, and for some reason they said, all right, line starts here. We were pretty far back in line. And then like people just kept like scooping in between us. So like Coalition Gaming, that was 8 people, became like 15 to 30 in line. Like here's Chris, and then 2 people, and then another guy, and they kept like kind of scooting in, and like really snaking us in line, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking cut in front of line and win a stream deck. And so I cut in line and fucking won a stream deck.
Yeah. Tell them what you said though.
What? Assholes live forever. What do you mean? What did I say?
What did you say when you cut the line? The story that Zalman stole from you.
Yeah, the story of like I'm gonna win a stream deck.
He said it out loud to people in line.
Yeah, I did. I said I'm gonna win this stream deck because all I use my stream deck now for is the fucking womp 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 womp. Like I just have the horn button on all 12 buttons on my stream deck. That's all I do is fucking push the horn. And I'm like, I'm gonna win another one just so I can have another 12 fucking horn buttons. I'm gonna cut in line and win a stream deck.
He said that part out loud.
And then I cut in line and won a stream deck. It felt fucking terrible. And I tried to give it away. But Chris wouldn't let me because he said this is better than my stream deck. So
Yeah, no, at that point you just have to you are the asshole. Like there's
Yeah,
no
yeah,
you can't half-ass the asshole.
Yeah,
You're just an
yeah.
asshole.
But I felt terrible. First of all, Elgato has a bunch of square designs on their booth, but one square has an arrow pointing out in about a quarter of an inch. And I thought I pointed it out, and everybody in line was like groaning, like, now I have to look at the
He spotted the defective artwork.
Yeah.
And the defective artwork is what helped him win?
No, I just did it, and everybody
He
in line
just
was like,
pissed off the whole line.
Yeah.
Because it's literally defective by a few pixels this way
Yeah.
on one panel of the whole wall.
Yeah.
And he pointed it out, and then people in the line were like, I wish I didn't see that now.
That's how you know he's the editor.
Yeah.
Because he's paying attention.
Yeah. I literally follow lines like that
Actually-
on everything in life. I'm like, oh, a square.
Speaking of that, we ran into Sushi Dragon yesterday, and he remembered me from LTX, but he also remembered, he saw the video that we had the ESD video, and he goes, but you guys cut something out that I said. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Because when we shot that, I just I uploaded it, and I'm like, go. And
much like your story, he threw me directly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. The editors are right here.
Yeah.
The editors are right here.
I the amount of times I've had to blame Will for my fault.
Yeah. I got a text one night. He's pissed at you at stream. Go fucking look at his stream right now. Because I misspelled your name, and I'll never. I don't think it's bad. Like, it happens.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I just like giving him shit because I'm like, how long have you known me to misspell my fucking name?
Yeah.
You asshole.
But he's like, get in their stream. He's talking shit about you because you fucked up his name. And I was like, oh no.
I'm not spelling Chris Ariano wrong. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
You-
spell my last name.
Isn't it double L? Arellano?
Wow.
Don't shake my hand. Fuck you.
Yeah.
This guy couldn't even spell their
You
name.
should see what it is in my phone. Him and my phone is like Ariano.
Areano.
No, there's a Y in there.
I
Too.
told you, I grew up in a Mexican neighborhood. My whole school was Spanish.
Were they really?
Yeah.
In Vegas? Or
Yes,
where?
Vegas here.
Dope.
So
Oh, well, props to you.
Yeah.
You just got put on the spot and you nailed it.
Yeah.
Most people here couldn't. It's literally because they've only known me since high school. So
I would have. I can't
Same.
even. He just spelled it, and I probably still couldn't spell it right. Literally just heard it. The fucking.
I
Can you please?
yeah, the nickname from before still sticks. Aralanto, because they couldn't say it right.
That's a good time.
I went to school with too many Oscar Valdez's and Carlos's and to not spell the name
Jose's?
correctly. Kevin Escobar's and
What about any Olgas?
Nolas.
No.
Okay, well, if
A
you
lot
ever,
of Marias. A lot of Marias.
if you ever go to visit Hungary, and you see, because that's considered Eastern Europe, right?
Yeah.
Eastern,
Yeah.
okay.
Close enough.
So my Olga can never find a souvenir name badge.
Yeah.
Maybe over there.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe over there. That's all I keep thinking is we're gonna have to go visit Russia to get you a souvenir name badge.
Oh no.
If it makes you feel better, I always see your names on the souvenir name badges. Not mine though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
Mine's in all
That's
of it.
fair. I'm pretty sure our Chris has a problem as well.
Yes, we have a Chris.
We have a KRI.
Unlucky.
It's that he's PHER, right? No. You're with an F. He's with a P.
His name.
Do you even know how to spell my name?
Yes, of course.
That's how I fucked it up. Is because I put the PH.
No, but it's a K with a PH. That's what makes
Yes.
it. No, it's not. I have it
not.
backwards.
It's
I have it backwards. I said our Chris is with the PH. I said our Chris is with the PH.
Yes.
Yeah.
His doesn't have a PH.
What?
He's not Christopher. His literal name is just Chris.
Oh, I'm just adding it on.
You're a
there.
bad friend.
I'm getting exposed out here today.
Yeah.
That's him. Yeah.
Why can't you be more like her?
We ask him that every goddamn day, Christopher Yee.
See? See what she does there? That's caring.
I've never seen it happen to me, by the way.
Fucking Chris.
What do you mean, Olga? What the fuck? The amount of times I've heard, oh man, Olga's gonna kill me. This for me to not know. I've heard, yeah, I know. I've heard it.
I know. I get an emergency phone call from Christopher Yee, and I got to stop what I'm doing with Olga.
It's, I mean, he's not wrong. When I call him, I'm like, Chris, I fucked up. It's bad. Chris, I'm in a creator's house right now. They think I'm an idiot. And I am. Please.
The fans are too loud. The fans are too loud.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I've learned that every time I have a problem with my computer, all I have to do is fucking @Helg. And I just ask him the question. It doesn't fucking matter what it is. It's fixed. As soon as I hit what happened, my problem gets fixed magically without him even fucking touching it.
Yeah.
As soon as I ask the question, it's done.
Yeah. The amount of credibility I would not have if it was of Chris is like infinite, probably.
Yeah.
I'd have been canceled probably 3 times. I'm a fraud, dude. I'll say it right now. I'm phony as fuck.
There's just levels. That's all.
I'm aware there are levels, and I'm on one.
No, I know a lot of people on one. You're not on one.
All right, 2. Yay.
All right, fair enough.
See, fortune cookie even, or fortune. I keep calling him fortune cookie.
Cracker.
Fortune cracker. He spelled it
I saw
incorrectly
him
as
at
well.
the booth today.
Yeah. We met him right outside.
That's when I had told him, like, hey, he kept tagging us on Twitter, and he wanted to meet up. His name is Eric, and he's been like a fan of the channel for a while. So it's cool to meet him, and then he got to meet you as well.
Yeah, sick.
He's local as well, I think.
Unlucky.
Unlucky. Oh man. So you're good. How are you tonight?
How am I?
I got that with the.
I'm okay. I got invited to some stuff, but I don't want to go. I want to go home. I have to edit our presentation and beg them to let.
Still?
Well, okay. So here's my leverage. So Jenny's not coming.
Really?
She had an emergency.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna be like, hey, unfortunate circumstance. I wasn't communicated with until yesterday or today, this morning actually. Can we resubmit this because it's mandatory now?
Oh,
because there are parts of the presentation that are not pretty.
Okay.
And I also shot one of my more attractive neighbors in a maid outfit as she put together computer parts. So I think that might be a little
spicy.
Yeah.
I just zoned into this. My wife's been doing the Zoidberg in the background for a while, and I just zoned into my attractive neighbor in a maid outfit. What the fuck happened?
Well, okay, so I want.
This is regarding the panel on Sunday, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to make our panel a little more eye-catching, and between 2 receding hairlines, I don't think that we.
You're saying you have a receding?
I'm covering it.
No, dude, your hair is magic. I love your hair.
Yeah, it's really good.
This is fellow side cut man.
His hair.
This has been professionally styled. Okay.
Is it professionally styled?
Yes.
You're a professional now.
No, not me. Someone else.
Somebody else styled your hair today?
Yes.
Well, you need to tip them.
I did.
It looks so
I
good,
did.
dude. It looks fantastic.
My point is, I think, rather than looking at us, they can look at a younger Asian woman in her 20s with a boob job, putting together the computer in a maid outfit, and that will probably make the presentation value a little better. That's just my guess.
You're excited for the panel now, aren't you?
Well, no, I'll go up on stage with you guys in a maid outfit if you want. I'll take one for the team.
So, anyways, I have to put that in there and hope that they will change it out. I have to beg. If not, we're gonna have to save the presentation with how we talk, because I'll be the first to say it. It is an ugly presentation, and if they allow that to put it up there, that's our fault, but it's their fault too.
If there's going to be an ugly presentation, then we have to make it about crowd interaction then, because then it doesn't matter what's up there. they got to know that they're getting their voice heard while we're talking with them too, right?
Maybe. I think we can save it with stories, but that's
Yeah.
always how it works. You know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you've got. I want you to share in a well cut together version your story of getting scammed, which I
Oh.
love.
Multiple times.
Yeah. You honestly, all your good stories you don't turn into content. What is your problem? What the?
We've been telling him for years. Content. We film content and he doesn't release it.
It's not even that. It's like he has these great stories that he keeps to himself. I'm like, what are you waiting for? Like to tell your firstborn on your deathbed? Like you do YouTube.
What is- Solomon has some input on this.
I
What
remember.
do you got to say?
I remember when you first started getting into tech, he had this laptop. It was the first time that I remember, at least, when he got
the
scammed.
gaming laptop story.
Sold it on eBay, sent it out, didn't get shit.
That I got double banged on that one.
He had to pay for everything still, and didn't get nothing
So
back.
the preview for the story of the later on, and I think I maybe mentioned it to you.
Yeah.
Is that yes, I sold it on
eBay. Yeah.
And the problem is, I was really wanting to sell it for a good amount of money,
Mhm.
but then what happened was I got a little too excited, and so I went with some of the interaction that they're like, "Hey, this is actually a gift for somebody else. Can you send it to this other address?" And I'm like, "Are you sure? I don't know how I feel about this." They're like, "Yeah, no, it's just a gift for this other person." And then, well, what ended up happening was that's what screwed me. I sent it to that address, which was only 45 minutes from my house, max, and then it went off to Russia. And then eventually the money got challenged, I guess, and it got pulled back out of my account to pay that person back because it was all scammed credit card information. So I had lost the money. I already ordered the replacement computer parts, so I was out double.
Yep.
I was out about $4,000 total after that whole.
That was your
issue.
first big eBay
Yeah,
sale too,
well,
wasn't it?
Not my first big eBay, but that was the first big scam money that I lost on. But here's the thing: that address was in Redlands. That's not far from where I live. I drove to that guy's house. I saw him out there. I walked up to him and I told him, like, "What the hell, dude? Like, what's going on with this shit? Why did you let this happen?" And like I approached this guy to see what's going on, and it turned out he was just another victim too.
Yep, they always
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
the first address is always the fucked up.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
so PayPal refused to give me the money because I didn't send to the confirmed PayPal address, and then I couldn't get anything out of this guy anyways though because he was just some goober, didn't know what was happening at all, and then I'm like, well, it is what it is.
You got to chalk it up as a loss at that point.
That one hurt though.
And you've still never turned that into any content I've seen ever. Like,
You can do those on Reddit.
You realize this what we're doing right here? Camera.
yeah, is it edited? Is it a short? Is it on YouTube?
It can be.
That,
Can we get this clipped? I'm gonna turn this into a short, please. Anybody in
it's
chat?
good.
Thank
Like
you.
you have good stories. Like just tell them, you fucking bozo.
It's like those Reddit stories you see on TikTok.
Yeah.
That, like you're like, this is stupid. Then you caught yourself looking for part 2.
Yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
have good stories. I
Yeah.
just don't know why you don't want to tell them.
He's not
You're
wrong.
like, let me tell you about NDI for the 23rd time.
Listen, those are propping up the channel.
Yeah,
right
and look,
now,
that's
okay?
great, and those are necessary. But like, tell me a story once in a while, man. Like, come on, you've been doing this for so long. You have so much experience.
You want a bedtime story?
I mean, shit, I'm ready to go sleep.
I think it's coming to a natural end. I think we're
Think so?
I
What's the time?
what's the fucking runtime, Wayne? It does. No sleep till.
I've seen this guy stream. There's no sleep.
Oh,
You,
excuse me.
you want a mouth pillow?
Do I look like that type of dude?
It's not.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Actually. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I went to college with that type of dude.
That's every guy in college ever.
I
met him in college.
All the way
back.
back.
You gotta do it.
Hell no. Get this shit out of here. I want nothing to do with this. Wait, they were advertising those at one of the other parties. That's funny.
Yeah, well, I bet you because like people who stream at EU times in NA need those.
Look, I'm not talking shit about anybody on Twitch or at TwitchCon today. I'm not going to mention the name, but I did have a certain caffeinated chew, and it was definitely the worst fucking thing I've ever put in my mouth. And it lasted badly in my mouth for like 40 minutes.
You ever had something that you put in your mouth and it just tastes bad for a few hours afterwards?
I feel
That's
like
how I
my
knew I
wife
was straight.
has. Same joke, different fucking angle.
Yep.
Dick joke galore.
Mhm.
Hey, Wayne, throw me one of those shots.
Yeah.
Whichever one you want. Just one of them. Please. Yeah.
I'd like one as well. Oh my! Sorry for everybody on the. You know what?
He blew up our whole stream. It didn't turn it off. He just
It unplugged the TV. Streams.
So he isn't gonna do one.
This
He
is
said he was only down.
athletic behavior.
This is the production quality
there it is.
that you would get by hiring a
Snitch,
Reasonator.
Dogcoin Stick, come do the shot with me. Fucking stop those handshakes, bud.
Get over here on the mic, dude.
My
You
wife
should have
is-
seen this guy at our stream that we did for the paintball event. That we also sort of had a similar setup. This dude is amazing, freestyling on the microphone. We set up a thing where you could you called in from Discord. We put that up on stream so we can go back and forth between a mobile view and where people were walking around showing off either stuff in paintball, stuff in the Artist Alley equivalent. And this dude was walking through every one of those, talking to every guest, every host, and asking them, "Tell us about your product." It was awesome, right? Like this.
Ask him for a tutoring session, man. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm not so much a live guy. You're the streamer more than I am.
Yeah, you say that. How much do I go live?
Okay, well look. Let me tell you about this then. What do you think of this? Him are doing a go live every day of the year competition right now. He already lost,
God.
but
Actually, we have all four.
Solomon started and Weezenator was in
Yeah,
there
we
as
have
well.
all four of our contestants in this room right now. We
Mhm.
got Weezenator, we got Dogcoin, we got Tazalman, and me.
Has agent.
As agent, underscore agent. And I mean, I've technically already won, and I've already won like 100 days ago. But we're John and I, Dogcoin and I, are still trying to go 365 in a row. 292 as of today.
Okay. Excuses. Okay, excuses.
You just call his family an excuse?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. That's oh no.
Absolutely crippled.
yeah.
Wayne, open this fucking
But-
buttery nipple.
I didn't get
Buttery
one.
nipple.
I didn't get one.
No, you want a buttery nipple, Wayne. That's
for
for
you.
him, and then you have a buttery nipple.
I'll watch.
You're fine. You're fine.
You'll feel it curdle. It's great.
Cream liqueur.
As long as it's not a cement mixer, dude.
Oil. It's not. It's cream liqueur and butterscotch vodka.
So, by the way, this podcast is called Great Technical Evening. And
can you name what we're mocking?
Great technical.
come on. I believe in you.
Yeah, I'm blanking. What is it?
You don't know Good Mythical Morning?
Oh my god. I feel so
No.
dumb.
You have the wrong one. Give him the buttery nipple. No. Give Hogue one so we could all do the same one. And we're gonna dink one with our. We can't dink it. Sorry, we're gonna bink it with our producer. We're gonna bink it and drink it.
We always jokingly afraid of getting a C&D from them.
Down the hatches.
Cheers.
Do you want some water?
Water sounds great.
Oh my god! Why didn't we offer him?
I know, right? We're sitting here like making this dude talk with no lube in his throat.
Yeah, if there is one.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't need a whole ass thing.
No, give him a glass of
just
water.
a glass of water. That's way too much. That's all.
No, hey,
We
hey,
take
hey.
care of our guests.
Give it to him.
No, just like a.
We take care of our guests.
What the hell? This is.
This will help you get smarter.
Do I look like a raisin to you? Like.
How brown was your urine today, E? If you didn't have a break, I can't imagine you drinking enough water.
I it wasn't that bad.
Oh.
You had your LTT water bottle that's pink that you didn't bring?
I have one in my car.
Oh.
If you would like.
Well, we're going to go down to the parking lot after this.
I was fucking terrified when you said that.
Can't wait. What the fuck? Am I getting mugged?
Yeah. Mugged with his wiener.
You needed to wait till you started drinking.
I don't want him to spit take all over our fucking gear, idiot.
Ew.
My favorite thing to do is call people idiot on the internet. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
that's great. His favorite clip that I've made from the podcast is him calling me a fucking idiot.
Yeah. I immediately make everything we do for the internet not suitable for the internet. Like everything, Chris is all like family friendly. Jacob,
Yeah.
who rated me, and you were like, tone it the fuck
Oh
down.
yeah, that was Jacob.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
Jacob,
Meyer
formerly
did
of
I
EVGA,
was gonna say he's not still there, right?
No.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
then now he's in Nvidia, and him and Peter.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah, he
that's mine,
upgraded.
right?
He wanted to stay in the graphics card, squarely in the graphics card company, but he's in his job title is Nvidia GeForce
He's NVIDIA Jacob.
Evangelist.
I edited.
That's the job title.
I edited his video.
I'm like, how do I? Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's pretty bad. That's a badass.
I want that job title. I want that job. But the world gets smaller. It turns out, my last job at in the school district, his wife apparently worked in one of the schools.
Oh,
that-
sick.
Yeah. So I'm like, first, we just whatever. I visited the streams a lot, and then he remembered, obviously, and then we entered their anniversary competitions, and then Weez and I won, and then we went to visit with them in studio at EVGA headquarters, and then it turns out he's a childhood friend of somebody I worked with in the past.
Really?
Yeah, and then it turns out that I work with his wife. This is crazy, right?
Yeah. Another story that we've never heard.
Okay.
Why is this not-
He never talks about his wife on stream or in any content. So I'm just sort of respecting that in that.
I mean, but you
You
just
just
saying
stalks his wife?
Okay,
You're
but-
not fucking saying like you're not mentioning who it is.
Camera's out of focus.
Yeah, it is.
Producer,
And there's a
we need a tap.
Hey, we need a producer over here, please.
Oh, it literally just focused as we looked up right now.
Again,
It
what
need-
did I just say? Tag the person and it fixes itself.
Yep.
Fucking scream with the producer.
Yes.
Fucking
Yeah.
fix itself.
I was gonna say, are you allowed to talk about working in the school district?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
It's public. It's public sector.
Well, I'm making more of a joke. I told you what happened to the last person who talked about working in a teaching position, correct?
Oh, but teaching is a lot more of a sensitive topic than an IT guy. Dude, I walked up to Twitch and I went into the wrong line because it said exhibitor. And I'm like, does being a speaker count as exhibitor? So I walked into that line and asked. And the lady up front said, help desk? And I'm like, do I just exude that now? Or what?
Help desk?
I think
I love it.
it does. I think technically, I don't know. I was just doing the line because it was shorter.
Yeah, you get your own line, of course. Yeah, that line was short when we walked up.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of nice.
we looked up and they're like, those are all the partners looking down at us plebs.
Yeah.
That line wasn't even that short. The partner.
Well, no,
line-
inside the con, there's a whole like upstairs area, and they're like looking down they're
Oh,
pulling the blinds down to look
the
down at us.
partner lobby.
Yeah.
I haven't even checked it out.
Well,
Do you have like a vendor lobby that you get to go to?
No.
exhibitor, right?
Yeah, I don't think there is one of those, but I know they have the partner lobby, and then I know they usually try to hide it, but there's like a super partner lobby. So like, well, for like the giant enormous.
Oh, those are the ones that are the escalate to before banning ones from
Oh,
the
yeah.
controversy back in the day.
That's
is
when
my
they
guess.
show their buttholes and then only get a 48-hour ban.
Yeah.
Is that's probably happened. Yeah, makes sense.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that happened. I watched it happen live.
What kind of streams do you watch?
The biggest streamer on Twitch?
Biggest? Wait,
I believe she
No.
got a $10 million.
Maybe female streamer.
Yes,
but
yes, for sure.
Yeah, the males still sort of dominate the
Yeah,
top
yeah,
10.
true.
But yeah.
The biggest female streamer on Twitch. She just got poached by the competition kick.
who?
He's talking about Amaranth.
I am.
I don't remember her showing butthole.
No? It only happened very quickly. And she was only banned for 48 hours.
Oh no, I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah. He's like, I don't remember. Butthole. He's like, oh no, I do remember that.
That one was. That was whatever.
I was just amazed because I was like, oh my god, she's banned. I feel like it was set up not by Twitch, but like by her and her PR team, because she had to have gotten much more viewers and much more subscribers from that.
Some of them I could are a little bit more obvious. I don't think that one was. I've seen some though. I've seen some where I'm like, if that was planned, it's very smart. But
It's like, hey, you know what? I kind of need a vacation right now.
A 48-hour vacation.
Whoop! All right, vacation.
If I do that, I just get fucking banned forever.
Listen,
I
I was
think
afraid of being banned forever.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
One of my accounts is banned forever.
Yeah, you got banned for the most bullshit thing. I don't know if we're supposed to talk about it, but I was angry about it.
Let's not talk about that too much. But yes, if we don't know who's hanging around, so we're just gonna not talk about that too much.
Have you ever had any close calls, Z? You're pretty straight arrow.
I don't. I mean, I've made some jokes in character that could definitely be.
Well, you're talking about Jay, aren't you?
Yeah, like I've definitely made like very obviously sexist jokes, but they are incredibly satirical. Like the point of the character
It's
is like,
almost, but it's obviously satirical.
yeah, but I wonder sometimes that like if it were clipped out of context and sent to Twitch, what would they do? Because there are. So okay, this is the hard part, right? Like if you delve into the realm of telling a sexist joke or a misogynistic joke, like everyone has to be aware that you don't mean what you are saying, and that the character you are saying this as obviously is meant to take the L and lose.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, all right, you are showing that this is bad behavior. But I do wonder if I've ever told a joke that way as, you know, a character that would still warrant a ban. Right?
Yeah. Our friend here, Chorizo Joe in chat said, JK got me through unemployment.
Me too. No, he's great.
Are you familiar with his JK character?
No.
Do the voice.
Oh, it's dying.
I'm sorry. No,
You're fine.
I'm joking.
No, there's just I played an Eastern LA Hispanic character for like 2.5 years throughout the pandemic, and
you're telling me I'm the main character?
Well, come on. We obviously have gotten like upstaged here, but yes, you're the main character of our group.
Yeah.
I mean GTE he took off, so
JK worked out.
JK is good.
JK is.
that's
good.
also the point of the name. Like it's
Just kidding.
yeah, it's just
It was. You guys would get along very well outside of all this.
I don't know. It's pretty awkward this whole
Well, I mean, I didn't really get to like prep. Like, there was no little prep or green room stuff. It was just like, get on the mic right now.
Literally, like, I thought for sure we were gonna. This is a little inside baseball, guys. Sorry. I thought we were gonna like wait for you to get here, hit the starting screen, like prep him, like, oh, we can come in at this time. We'll do a shot. Blah 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 blah. No, it was literally we started it. I said, "Fucking Milo, go down there and get Yee." He has no idea where he is. We're already fucking 25 minutes into our podcast. And then he comes in. I'm sure you had no idea what the fuck you're doing. Like, I guess I'll go sit down and tell stories. Like you came like a champion, but like we should have been more prepared as a podcast. With all this equipment, you'd think we'd be more prepared.
Nah, I've put Chris out so many times. I feel like they'd just be so hypocritical. Like, like where's my green room? Where's my drink? No.
I just think there should have been a little bit more prep work involved.
It would have been great, but
Yeah. Well,
These ones are red.
Ask me questions about your keyboard and like, what do you think about his keyboard? And I'm like, shouldn't I wait for him to be in the seat before I start fucking singing his praises?
I talk shit.
Yeah.
Say they're bad.
Well, no, it's not that point. It's that I wanted to say good things, but like, why not wait for the person that fucking has them to praise while he's here instead of praising them and then having to praise them again?
Yeah, Chris, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
it all comes back around to a big old middle finger.
You know what? Olga's right. You do stay. I'm kidding.
I mean, I think that's a good point to end it, though, and I think this has been a great GTE.
Yeah,
guys.
it's been a fantastic.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Thank-
So you saying guys?
Okay, look, it would have been awesome to have Will here as well.
Agreed.
but
Will's a very nice fellow.
Will's working on the keyboards.
I bet he is.
He's,
Yeah,
he's literally making that as we speak.
He's up. He's gonna be up all night. He's engraving.
Will's his guy, dude. Will is such an awesome dude, and also you would get along. Me and Will had bonding moments over energy drinks. So
I don't drink energy drinks.
oh, sure you don't. This dude will be halfway through a rock star and go and get himself a 32-ounce coffee.
Yeah, I remember. I showed Will that.
Or there's, you know.
I showed Will that clip of you talking about the energy drink stuff while you were drunk.
Yeah.
And he was like,
Wait.
dude, did energy drinks like save this guy's life? He fucking loves these.
They saved all our lives.
This guy's getting emotional over Monster.
You know what? You told me this, but I haven't heard it, and I don't know what you're talking about because I wasn't there.
You were talking about these energy drinks
I'm
as
talking about GTE 2, by the way.
The
The lost episode. It's never. You saw what has never been put back out on the internet. By the way,
if you didn't see it live, it never existed. We literally stripped it from the annals of YouTube history.
I mean, I thought you were sponsored with how much you were talking about this stuff.
I don't remember that night at all. I remember hitting fucking start stream, and I remember waking up the next day. Everything else is black.
About 2 hours in, right after I texted you, is when the memory stopped, and then I don't remember anything until hitting stop stream.
I thought you were gonna cry.
Did you not cry on stream? I've been told you cried on stream that.
I don't know, but that means it was about energy drinks and Will.
Oh, I love Will.
Let's
All right, that camera. I'm doing the fucking hot ones.
do the hot ones.
Huh?
Tell us
What do you got? What do you got going on?
Hot ones. What happened?
Yeah, well, Sean Evans goes that camera. That camera.
We actually have that many cameras.
I do not watch that much content.
Okay. Just tell the stream what you got going on. And TwitchCon, keyboards, streaming, YouTube, whatever. Everybody already is familiar, but I want to hear it from you. Talk about what you're proud of right now.
Proud of right now? Going to the gym.
Yeah.
It make one good step makes it a lot easier to make another good step because I didn't like that I wasn't posting a lot of YouTube content, streaming less, but the keyboards are nice. They're great. It was, nice seeing a 2-year project come to life, but just doing better because I already talked to you about this, but I want to get to where I was at with YouTube before, and then I want to do more. So
That sounds awesome, man.
Yeah.
Every content you put out, we look forward to.
We're here for you, brother.
We'll see,
brother.
Yeah.
And we really like your content, man. Thank you for joining us today, dude. It was fucking
I absolutely appreciate you joining us.
Of course. First and best guest that we've ever had.
Yeah,
Ew.
actually.
Oh, it's all that. It's
I
all.
mean,
up
we've
there.
had Zalman, but
Wait.
I'll put this down.
You need the end screen on.
there's no end screen actually. There's just music that I usually play. There's just music that I usually play. We're just gonna go ahead and say thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. This has been great. We've had Zalman here. We had Christopher Yee. We got Has_agent. Followed by going to twitch.tv/CoalitionChris or just subscribe to youtube.com/CoalitionGaming. Dogcoinsnet is in the house here somewhere as well.
Take care of my drunk ass wife.
And thank you all for being here tonight. I'm glad everybody in the chat enjoyed the stream. And Balsonic.
Don't forget to check out Coalition
He
Gaming
wants-
for
he
any
wants to
type
hear
of
about
streaming.
Story 21. I'm going to ask him about that off stream.
Yeah. We love you guys. Thanks for joining us. We love you. We mean it. We'll talk to you in 2 weeks.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. Good night.
Yeah. He gets it.